All right, we're back. Back for round 2. Just kidding. We're not going all night tonight, guys. Let's make one thing very clear. We are not going all night tonight. Black versus Echo. Everyone. Let's share the stream. Send. Let's also share on Instagram. If you guys are just coming in, welcome, welcome, welcome. Say hello. Leave a comment in the chat. All that jazz. Where's my phone? Let me pop the chat out. John Sent, what's up, man? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Control C. We got about 8 minutes. Okay. You are the first one. It was a big debate on which match. I'm only going to be able to watch one match tonight because I can't pull enough. Last night I did 7 hours all night long. I can't do that again tonight. I can't physically do it. I have work again tomorrow. You know, life. So we ended up opting out for Black vs. Echo. I really want to watch the RSG game because honestly I feel like I know how this game is going to go. I'm not going to lie. So I feel like it's a bit harder. Marcel, there it is. Save. We got to post this. Trex Echo Fan Lord. Yes, sir. You know it. You know it, boy. Oh, I got to get the link. What's the worst thing I could say? Things are better if I stay. So long and good night. So long and good night. What's the worst thing you could say? Things are better if I stay. Bro, the design's dope. Like, I would wear this out. Honestly. Like, I would wear this jersey. Done. Shared in all the places. We did our job. We did our job. All right, guys. Who you got? Hopefully it's not a sweep. Echo versus Black. Orcas. Flood the code. Orcas go burr. That is true. JP is going to be the roamer. It'll be okay. It'll be A-okay. I have faith, you know. I got faith in the boys. I don't wear this jersey for nothing. Living Bombs, what's up, bro? Bro, guys. People are clipping me all over the place, bro. They are really upset with that clip. I'm on TikTok. It's rough, guys. The pitchforks are out for Trex, for Daddy Trex right now. The pitchforks are out. Two minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. All right, guys. Who takes the game and why? We're going to play a game called Who Takes the Game and Why. If any score checks, if you think it's going to be Echo, do we think Blacklist takes a game off them? Do we think this is close? Do we think maybe Black loses a game up front? Do we think Blacklist has some more strategies in their pocket? I think one thing we do have to watch out for Blacklist is after seeing the Popo and Koopa, we know that they are a team that we have to like. Like they could definitely still have some pocket strats just for Echo here, right? They could definitely have something up their sleeve. It's kind of hard to see like Echo doing something like that. I think a lot of the main thing about the statement, Living Bombs, is a lot of people I think felt like I was talking about, and I wish I would have worded it differently, because I said PH. Like, I think I said PH have fear, but I meant toxic fans. And I really think it just got, like, it's just one of those times where it gets a little taken out of context. Like, people who understood what I was saying understood, but some people I think meant I was talking about, like, PH as a total has fear. And I didn't mean that, you know? Like, there was definitely some, and it happens, you know? If you're not there when we're talking about it, you're never really going to understand the vibe or even that, like, especially for me, because I feel like on this channel we do talk about some spicy subjects sometimes, right? But if you know me or you're in the channel, almost anytime we talk about something, we talk about like both sides of the pole, right? We always try to give like a fair statement from each side, and we look at it and we dissect it, and like depending on like where, like what part of the sentence you walk in on. Miracle, what's up, bro? Mirko's on the chopping block with me, bro. I know how this guy feels now, bro. They got me on TikTok again, bro. They got me. Bro, it's funny. What's funny, though, is, like, what's really funny about it is, like, do you remember last time I got clipped saying some shit, Mirko? And it was all the Indos were, like, mad at me because I said I couldn't see Onyx beating Blacklist. Like, I just couldn't see it happening. And now I get clipped, and now all the Philippines don't like me, but the Indos, like, it's you know, it's just funny how it works.
Of MPL Philippines.
Are you watching tonight, Mirko? Are you watching tonight, bro? For a bit.
Venture of Life, FWD is your expert wingman. Celebrate your victories living with FW.
Renmar's sweet voice.
Maya, it's everything. And
I actually, at night,
Secret
guys,
the official
I put
gaming
Renmar,
chair of MPL Philippines.
I put
Pi
Renmar
channel,
sounds.
and
There's
EVM
a
Convention
secret
Center.
YouTube channel dedicated to Renmar
MPL
sounds.
Season
It's
12
kind of like
playoffs
rain
action
sounds
live
or like
at
white
EVM
noise, but it's just
Convention
Renmar
Center.
sounds.
Get your tickets now from our official ticketing
And
partner.
this is how I fall asleep. Him doing
Just go to
ad-libs.
bit.ly/S12
It's
playoffs
every
tickets
ad-lib
for more details.
Renmar has ever
Don't forget
done
to catch all of our
in like a
official
3-hour
content on
clip,
TikTok, Facebook,
and that's
Instagram,
what I
and
do.
Twitter. To ensure the equality and fairness of our games, MPL Philippines is also monitored and supervised by the Games and Amusements Board.
He's got such, I mean... Private Dancer in the house. Damn, everyone's dropping by.
Welcome to day 2
Hi.
of the MPL Philippines Season 12 playoffs. I'm Reptar, and we're about to dive into another thrilling day
See,
of
and then you get
MLB
into this. You hear him like with that soothing,
first,
sweet
let's take a look
voice,
back at the
and then he's like,
unforgettable moments
"Welcome
from
to
yesterday."
MPL Playoffs!" Ah! He's got such a range. Dude's got range. I just want to give him that. The man's got range, bro. Oh, Mirko's going to be on screen, isn't he?
The ages to victory during the MPL PHS 12 playoffs match opener. Despite Onyx Philippines' effort to push back Blacklist International, the Agents reigned supreme over the Sonics in a grueling seesaw match thanks to Renegade's Matilda and the terrifying advantage of Wilderness Blessing to their signature Ube mechanics.
Bro, Blacklist was clean yesterday, bro. The Popo and Koopa, bro. I can't get over the Popo and Koopa pick yesterday.
On the other hand, the Barangay didn't even get one shot to victory as Task Force RSG eradicated their playoff journey.
RSG eradicated. That, bro. What a line, bro. Task Force RSG eradicated.
The Raiders are hungry for redemption.
What time is it in NA? It's 1:48 a.m., sir. Bro, I hit 7 hours last night, Mirko. I'm only watching this first series, probably.
They fight their way to their
I can't do another. I got like 4 hours yesterday before the stream started.
It's day 2
and then
of
I did
MPL
7 hours.
Season 12 playoffs. And the
I took like an hour nap midday again today.
Continues
and I'm running it, bro. They're not doing it like me, bro. I'm going to watch the first series. But I think I'm going to miss the second. I really, honestly, I want to watch the second because I feel like it's going to be a better series. I'm really hoping that this is a good series, but we'll see. Ritz, don't talk to Mirko. Mirko, don't talk to Ritz. Just ignore. She's a super fan. She's always in here talking about you. It's really embarrassing. Just ignore her, okay?
Smart All Access segment. Ang masasaksihan nyo today. This is your very own At puntahan natin ang lahat ng boots kasi kahapon sinilip lang natin. Ngayon kukuha tayo bawat isa.
Bro, Mirko.
Hello po. Hi, hello. Kaway kayo sa camera. Kita kayo sa Smart All Access segment. Hello po, hello. Hi, Mima. Anong may o-offer mo sa akin dyan? Bago. Jacket. Parang nilalamig ako. Oo nga eh. Pwede. Pahingi mo ng jacket po. Hingi?
Ritz actually does. She's a good friend of all of ours. And she does cosplay at all the NACT events. Her Matilda cosplay was clean, bro. It was clean.
Thank you. Ayan, nakikita
She makes them herself. Damn, bro. Sheesh. Me and Claudine are fitted up. We're matching. Oh, Trek shirt. Oh. Shots fired. I felt that one. I'm not gonna lie. I felt that one. It's okay. Love the rack? I'm confused. Are you talking about me? Are you talking about the host on screen right now? Are you talking about the desk behind me? I'm a little confused.
Lalagyan ng baterya. May kasama na pong battery pag bumili. Syempre wala. Sa mga bibili na light stick, dapat may extra battery kayo. Ano po yung battery niyan? Ilang A? AAA na battery.
All of them.
Pieces.
All right, that's fair. All of the above. Good answer.
Uy, nabibenta din to?
That is a really big mic, yo.
Para sa mga
I just actually noticed that. What's up with that, bro?
Games.
Why did they
Ang
give
ganda
Claudine
nito,
this
guys.
fucking
Ay, ito din, nabibili.
12-inch mic over
Kilig
here,
naman
bro?
ito.
What's going on?
Pwede ba ito sa single?
You guys are gonna get me freaking
Ayan.
canceled over here, bro.
Yay! Thank you,
I
kuya. Salamat. Ay, para makakompleto natin yung merch ngayon, Alam mo ba?
That mic's so massive, bro. What?
Madami yung jacket
I'm so
ko.
confused.
Ang ganda naman yan.
Like, you know that's
Embroidered.
they gave her a shotgun mic. That's a shotgun. That's I feel like that's a mic that's supposed to go on a camera. It's called a boom mic.
Ay, ito. Ano to? Rasan ba yan? Ilaw.
Guys, I have so many things I want to say in my head right now, but I'm holding myself back. I just want to say Ochogahaba. Yo, where's Wolf at?
Yeah.
Where's Wolf? Why did she steal Wolf's microphone, bro? Why did she steal Wolf's microphone?
TNC.
The Ochogahaba.
Hello po. Ano pong bago sa TNC? Ano pong bago dito sa merch booth?
Bro. She's handling that mic very well. I'll just say she knows how to use it. All right, never. We're not gonna do this. Claudine is a respectable host, and we're not gonna go there, guys. We're not gonna go there. People already want my head right now on YouTube. We're not going there, okay? You're not gonna pull it out of me.
Pero parang ito gusto ko din to. Akin na lang Thank you. Babalikan kita. Thank you.
I'm gonna go to the Philippines one day, and they're all gonna be like, "Oh, that's that American. We know him. That's the American who's always talking about our microphones and Mara's necklace. They're always talking about Mara's big necklace." Yeah, we're not doing that, guys. We're not doing
Ito
that.
ba yung bago? Ito yung bago? Parang bagay sa akin. Pwede mo ba akong suotan na ito? Ay, lalaruin. Lalaruin natin. Paano to? In order. Paano bumili ng eSIM?
It's sad seeing the boost of people who get knocked out. Yeah.
Enter your mobile number. Ito ba? Tama. Ito. You will receive your eSIM QR via email. Ito. Magbabayad pala muna kayo. Ayan. Babayaran
Yo, Miracle,
muna
just,
bago
you
kayo
know,
makareceive
since
sa
you're
kanya.
not streaming the first
Tama
series,
na.
bro, you know, feel free to just be like, "Yo, shout out to all my viewers. Go watch Treks until I jump on in the second series." No, you know, I'm not pushing or anything. You know, just throwing that out there. No biggie, bro.
Pwede ba to? Bibigyan daw
I'm
niya
just
ako.
joking.
Grabe naman.
But seriously,
Nakuha ko
it's
ba
hard
yun?
over here in NA, bro. It's hard over here.
Pwede mo ba suot
We
sa
got
akin
guys
yan?
like, shout out to all my viewers. Go.
Lahat yun na.
Touche.
Hello po.
That's why we like Mirko, because
Ay,
he's
bumisita
quick,
ako
bro.
kahapon dito.
He's quick.
Hi, madam. Hi,
He's
so dito
quick.
nakalive tayo sa Smart All Access segment. At nandito tayo sa
Bro,
RSG
are
booth.
those stand-up?
Parcel din po to,
Are those
diba?
stand-up RSGs?
Oo,
Can
meron
someone
din
send me
silang mga
those?
standee.
Guys, if you're
Sino
over
kasi dyan,
in
pwede
Philippines
nyo
right now,
i-display sa
can you
inyong mga
send me
kwarto.
some of those pop-up? I want
Ay, ito,
an
ang ganda.
Irad and I want a
Bago-bago
light,
dito
bro.
kahapon.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Oh, bagong-bago. Ito yung kurso
Who's my
namin.
dog?
Benchmark ba
Echo,
yan?
bro. Why do people come? Like, guys, when Echo plays, you guys come up in my chat. You ask me who I got, who blah, blah, but it's always the same story, bro. Like you see me with this jacket on and you wonder, who do I got?
Lahatin na natin yan.
Oh, kita pa rin naman eh.
Kita pa rin naman eh.
Reversible yan, madam.
Pero gusto ko din ang bag, kuya.
Those are kind of
Try
cute.
mo din.
Para may
Bro,
lahat
she's
naman
swagging
ng
up
merch
right
na
now,
akin
bro.
ang nabili. Oh.
She's drippy right now, man.
Kahit ganyan. Yan, ganyan lang. Yan.
Sakto, guys.
Claudine is dripping, bro.
Grabe ang ating pamimili or should I say, pamunguhan ng giveaway sa ating mga booth.
Odin?
Hi, Madam Jana! Ay, anong bago niyo dito sa brand? Anong bago niyo dito? Hoy! Jacket din! Hoy! Ay,
Oh.
parang bagay sa akin yan. Bagay ba?
AP Bren has a much more, their jacket has a much more like New York feel to it. Like you could rock that with some Timbs right there, and that shit would fucking. Some classic, like you guess like some classic tan Timberland boots, bro, and that's what you would wear that jacket with right there. And you look like you just walked out of the Bronx, bro. You look like you just walked out of Queens. Listening to Many Men, 50 Cent, bro. Listen to the first 50 Cent album. Yeah.
Thank you, guys. At ito na nga ang itsura nyo pag kayo ay naging isang ultimate fan ng MPL Philippines. Lahat ng merch, hawak nyo, lahat isuot nyo.
She actually looks pretty dope right now.
Bias nyo lahat.
Like she looks like she's about to drop a couple bars.
Natin kung anong laman ng merch booth ng bawat isang team.
You know, bro, you know what would actually be dope? A split varsity jacket. Like, for the grand finalists, like if AP and Echo get to the grand finals, I want a split varsity jacket with one side black like that with the AP Bren and one side with the Echo, split down the middle. That would be dope. Like split right down the middle. Woo! That would be dope. Can't hear you, Mara. Mara! I can't hear you. There we are.
Sobrang saya ko na nandito na tayo ng Day 2 ng MPL Philippines Playoffs and panigurado.
It wasn't actually a split varsity jacket, but it would be cool if they made a hybrid jacket. Yeah, like just literally like just cut a jacket down the middle and sew them together, but don't actually do that, but that's the idea. Like whole right side AP Bren, whole left side Echo.
We are now down to our final 4 teams who will compete for a chance to represent our country in the N5 World Championship. Sino kaya sa mga agents, sa Orca, sa Raiders, and the Bees ang makakahakbang para sa ating papalapit na inaasam nilang
The Bees.
kampyonato?
We're inviting you guys to watch MPL PH Season 12 Playoffs live and on site. Get your tickets now from our official ticketing partner, / just go to bit.ly/S12 Playoffs tickets for more details.
Now, whether you're watching live, online streaming on your favorite site, well, don't forget.
Sorry, let's say hi to people again. Roger Moore, Wrath. I didn't say hi to you when you came in. We were ranting at the time. Delta Red, what's up? I'm done. Welcome back for round 2, day 2. Sizzle fan, welcome back. Senior Aguila, welcome back, bro. To anyone that was here last night and are back again, welcome, bro. To all my members, big shout out.
Good luck to you.
Drop some trash cans in the chat.
Actually,
I think it's just Ritz in here right now. Ritz is my only member. Drop some trash cans in the chat.
The M3 World Champions and the M4 World Champions. Let me call on someone who was actually there to call everything, to call the game. He's
Bro, were you in my chat last night when we saw that?
From Indonesia.
Oh wait, here comes Mirko.
Welcome.
Here comes Mirko.
Hi, Mirko.
Hi, Mirko.
Yo, what's up, guys? How you doing?
Hi, Mirko.
Yo, what's up, Mirko? I miss you.
I don't know if you heard, but as soon as I said Mirko, people started clapping and they said, wow, you're famous in the Philippines, huh? How are you?
Yeah. I'm doing great, yeah. And shout out to all the Filipinos who are watching in the video right now. Yeah, technically most of my viewers are actually Filipinos, so yeah.
Can you say something in Tagalog for us, Mirko?
Kamusta mga mahal kong Filipinos?
Ah, that's what you want. That's what you want. Now, one more time for the fans.
One more.
Do the same thing?
Same thing, my guy.
Kamusta mga mahal kong Filipinos?
Nice one, Mirko.
cheering.
By the way, I just have to ask, what happened to your Mirkos? It's a mere curse. It seemed like you got our first playoffs match yesterday wrong.
Mirkers.
Mirkers has been a thing that is happening. That's been happening a lot to me recently. Well, the last 2 years. But just recently as well, FPL I got like 90% of my predictions right. So I'm really hoping that maybe we can get 50-50 now.
That's cap. You think the curse is cap?
I see.
Improving.
So what do you think about
Just
the
learn what he said.
MPL
I know how
PH
to say
Season 12 so
crucible.
far?
Musta po kayo?
I think it's been great, man. Especially like the
Salamat
playoff. I think
po.
yesterday was
Magandang umaga.
Even though RG Peach kind of stopped Omega, it was really exciting to watch the draft and the way they played, especially the Red.
Red was really great. Now, we're down to the final 4 teams here in the playoffs for MPL Philippines. Who do you think will represent Philippines for the M5?
No safe answers, bro. You gotta say what's in your mind. Say
Echo RSG,
something that's
baby.
in your heart.
Echo RSG, baby.
See, I don't know if I wanna say any teams' names now, right? Because usually when I say that I support a team, you know what happens. You know what happens, homie. You know what
No,
happens.
man. That's the entire reason why we planted this question for you.
Okay. You know what? We gotta make it exciting, right? Since I predicted AP Bren and Echo in my prediction, I'm going to neutralize the curse. Blacklist and RSG will make it to M5.
Blacklist and RSG. I'm not
right.
gonna cheer. A lot of people are cheering. You know, there's this term.
He's just wearing the
we've
jacket. He's got
asked
nothing
Kitty
but
this,
underwear
we've
on
asked
right now. He
Rafael
might not
this.
even have
It's
underwear
been
on
going
right now.
around this
He's
quote,
actually
"End of
naked
Philippine
from the
era,"
waist down right
which
now.
it baffles me. What do you think about that phrase?
I think when it comes down to teams like organizations, maybe that could be the case, right? The end of the PH era in terms of like MSC, M series, but when it comes down to actual like SEA games and stuff, where Philippines is against like a full
Mars.
team of Indonesians and stuff, I think it's still the PH era.
So you're saying for the international
No, we're not gonna say
MLBB
that.
scene, like MSC and M5, you think it's the end?
Maybe. I mean, we've seen MSC and SPS. I think to see that if it's really going to end, we'll have to see an M5. It's in the Philippines. If some other region wins, then it'll be the end.
Okay.
Well, I'm pretty sure that you're happy to have some Filipinos in your Indonesian lineup. So the question is
Damn,
this:
they're-
will your M5
they hit him with some
bets
hot
for
questions.
PH prove that the end of PH era is far from over?
I don't know. I think,
Bro,
again,
they're like interrogating him. The way they're
we'll have
looking
to
right
see. I think for
now.
my predictions on M5 as well, we'll have to see if Onic and Geek can actually like do really well. But I'm actually looking at other regions,
Like the way
aside
they're-
from Indo and Philippines. I want to see a new champ from a new region.
I see.
Oh,
I see.
so you're saying you want to see a new champ, not even from
Ah.
Indonesia?
Yeah, just a new region, new team.
Oh.
Hey,
Make it
check your
exciting.
Instagram account, Mirko. Check your Instagram account
Your
right now.
Instagram is right now.
Interesting.
Hope
The
it
bands
doesn't,
are coming
disappear
in.
Again.
Now, well, let's see about that after your comment about the end of the Philippine era. You were just fighting with 2 countries there. Now, for today's series, we'll have a continuation of the rivalry forged 2 seasons ago. It's Echo versus Blacklist International. Now, this matchup was made possible after Echo, the top seed of the regular season, chose Blacklist to be in their bracket. Now, we had a chance to talk to Coach Master the Basics prior to their playoffs campaign, and let's listen to what he has to say.
Tinalo kami ng RSG, tinalo namin yung Blacklist. Bakit ka pipiliin yung RSG? So, expected na talaga namin yun na kami talaga yung pipiliin ng Echo.
Yo, man, I'm just saying that MTB is quite
Mirko
happy
Hasi,
with
for sure.
whatever happened there. But considering what Coach MTB said, how do you think Blacklist prepared for Echo this time? Because so far, since Echo swept Blacklist in the finals of M4 World Championship, the Codebreakers have yet to win a single series against the Orcas, my guy.
That's because the
Yeah,
Orcas are
Blacklist,
monsters,
I think
bro.
Especially after yesterday's interview with Master the Basics on
It's not about
I don't
Echo
know if my
being
chat
like
actually
that, bro.
translated it
It's just
properly,
bro, look
but
at that
what
score
I
sheet,
understood
bro.
From the translation of
Look
my
at that
chat
score
was
sheet, guys.
Master the Basics said that
They haven't
they
won
told
a
Echo to be
single
careful
game.
about which roster they actually
For the love of
deployed
God, don't give
today.
me a sweep
So I'm
for this
actually very
series. I
excited
stayed
to
up.
see
I'm
which
staying up for
roster
this
actually
game. I
comes
should have
in
probably stayed up for the second one. Yeah.
to play for Blacklist International. I've seen both of their rosters, like with Haji.
We're not talking about a
MB3, and
series,
also
not
the
a
one with Yule
single
and,
game.
with Rindo in the jungle. I don't know
Since
if they've cooked
M4,
up
bro.
something really crazy, but I think if you want to beat Echo, you gotta win out in these chaotic duels.
That's crazy.
Yeah, with Blacklist
if you think
International
about it, yeah.
turning to you, I think some switched up a bit and they become less predictable. But here's the thing, though. Despite those results and Carl Tizzy's personal preference to face Blacklist instead of any other teams, the young GOAT actually says that Blacklist still poses a threat. Let's listen to what Carl Tizzy has to say.
The young GOAT. I feel like they're easier to play against. But I still see them as a threat. Because Edward is still there. Usually he's the one who carries the team. Use additions is also good. So they're still a threat.
Ooh, Mirko, what do you have to say to what Carl Tizzy says?
I think it's accurate, man. I mean, Edward is probably one of
I
the
just want to
players
say,
who will always be good.
if we all remember last night when we were talking about OHEB and stuff, I think it's interesting.
It was harder to face off against Edward.
I can't believe I haven't been talking about Edward, because Edward really is such a monster.
The most consistent XP laner of all time, and I can't wait to see Edward play. Hopefully he gets the playmaking heroes, because I think if Blacklist wants to win, yeah, it probably is going to be through that XP
I've been brushing up on my
early.
Gotta agree, Mirko. You know, Edward has been one of the best and consistent XP laners out there, and you could feel the respect coming in from Carl Tizzy. With all those considered, we're now going to ask you the hardest question.
Back when Edward used to play like
Benedetta
What's your
prediction on this matchup? I want details,
really is.
Mirko. I want numbers.
And I feel like sometimes he's underrated,
you gotta the full name, the team. Let's go.
All right. Since a lot of people have been
like
telling
Venus
me,
was
have
always
been
like the
slandering
poster
me, saying that
child.
I hate Blacklist International. I will predict Blacklist International win 3-2. There you go. I'll help Blacklist International this time. But I don't know. Sometimes when I try to help teams, they lose, right? So I don't know, man. I don't know.
What are your predictions in terms of what heroes will be coming out? I mean, Rena J has been coming out with new heroes almost every week. Yesterday, we saw Farsa. So, any heroes that you're expecting to come out today?
I mean, I'm just we haven't seen this in a long time, but I want to see Edward.
They're buying
Agent
time
Zero
right now,
play Benedetta. We saw the Benedetta get played yesterday by Nats, so
I want to see the Benedetta too,
Agent Zero
bro.
can pull it off for sure.
Hey man, I'm excited to see the Benedetta too. And right now, look at Mara Aquino. I want you to look at her, okay? You're looking at her.
I'm looking at her.
What hero do you think is she wearing?
Kadita.
What is this outfit
Yesterday she was Farsa.
On? The southern seas are my domain.
Hey man, you're Indonesian. You're supposed to know this.
For sure, man. I mean, it will be a shame if I don't know which hero this is, right? I mean, it's so easy. Green, right? You did the voice line.
Yeah.
It's an Indonesian hero. Gatot Kaca for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Gatot Kaca. I would have said.
First, I thought it was Vixana, man. Vixana's Indonesian, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think Lapu Lapu as well.
Yeah. I love it.
You know, Mirko is spot on.
Why did that sound exactly? It really did.
Very spot on. Now,
pretty good.
All the Filipino fans.
Maybe
are
it's her
so
voice.
Entertained with you right now. If you could only hear
Isn't
their
Lapu
laugh and their cheers
Yes.
every time we say Mirko's name. What do you have to say to everybody watching right now?
I'm trying to think of the Filipino words that I've learned, but
hey man, not everything.
Let's be careful there.
I know what we taught you.
PG-13.
Half of it you cannot say.
Okay. I'll just say mahal kita.
Mahal kita.
Very basic.
Mahal kita.
I love you.
Is there somebody
I love you all.
somebody that you've been saying that to lately?
Oh.
Yeah, my girlfriend.
Okay.
I see.
Okay. A lot of
You lost
girls
half
got
of your
sad.
viewership.
A lot of girls got sad here. Now, Womi, I asked Mirko and put him on the spot earlier.
no.
If I were to ask you for your prediction of what's going to happen, you don't have to say, actually, fine, I'll save you. You don't have to say who's going to win, but you can say if it's a...
Hey, Mirko, say watch party at Trex
I
channel.
honestly think it's going to be a 3-0 considering teams are very much inclined for...
Be like, yo, big shout out to
momentum.
Trex, the only
Basic
American
and
staying up
safe
all night for
answer.
this stuff.
I love it.
All right. Well, your predictions are locked in. Mirko's predictions locked in. Mirko, thank you so much for
That's
guesting
funny.
once again. And hopefully,
Viva Max.
we'll see you here in the Philippines again, this time for the M5 World Championship. So let's enjoy the games today. Bye, Mirko.
Bye, boy.
Goodbye.
Talaga nakakatawa pag nandito talaga si Marco.
That's true. Ang dami rin yung fans dito.
Oo nga. Pero tingnan natin kung tama nga ba ang kanyang prediction that he gets
Bro,
sort of
talk
right.
about Renmar
His
standing in the
predictions
background
are
right now.
locked in.
Look at
Our players
Reptar
are
in the
ready
background.
To make their
What's-
way
why is he-
inside
he's
the
scaring
land
me.
of Dawn. Sino nga ba ang magwawagi?
Therapist, Renmar can't
And
hurt you. He's
3
not
world
real.
champions kontra
Me,
sa
or
ating
Renmar in the
M4
background staring at
world
the
champions. Eto na ang Blacklist International versus Echo. Let's turn it over to the voice
Can someone
of
meme that,
MPL
please, for the
to
love of
welcome
God?
Our teams.
There's your meme right there.
Pasok.
Have me going, talking to my therapist.
MPL Arena! This is a rematch of a modern-day El Clasico. Two MPL
Mirko, did you see Renmar in the background doing this?
World Championship Grand
Renmar was like
Finals.
this.
Welcome to the first upper bracket match of the MPL Philippines Season 12 playoffs. Let's welcome our teams.
I couldn't hear them or myself. You did good. You did good, Mirko.
Introducing first, your daddy, JP.
Your daddy,
the young
JP.
Betty Cutie, the young goat, Carl Teasy, the Apex Predator, Sanford, and the all-star mid-laner,
I'm going to go back and
Sanji.
show you real
They
quick.
are the
Hold on,
champions of the
because
Philippines,
it's actually
and there
really funny.
is a rematch of
Wait. He's just
Echo.
doing player intros.
Yeah. But
I need a screenshot of
the
it, actually.
M5 World Championship. So let's
Bro, wait for it.
talaga nakakatawa pag nandito talaga
Wait
si
for it.
Marco.
That's true. Ang dami rin yung fans
fun.
dito.
Oo nga.
Wait for
oo
it.
nga. Pero tingnan natin kung tama
Ready?
nga ba ang kanyang prediction that he gets sort of right. His predictions are locked in. Our
Screenshot.
players are ready to
Bro,
make
what
their
is he
way
doing back there?
inside
Why
the
is he
land
staring
of
into my
Dawn.
soul?
Sino nga ba ang magwawagi?
Why was he staring into my
M3
soul like that? He scared me, bro.
National!
Bro, Mirko, why'd you curse Blacklist, bro?
And their coaches, Coach Tic Tac and Coach Master the Basics. Welcome once again to our playoffs. Let's go! Thank you so much. Well, a bit shaky there on that elevator. Welcome to our first series of the day. It's Echo versus Blacklist International. Sigurado ako at this point,
I got
sobrang
it.
pamilyar na tayo sa matchup na to. What these two teams bring to the table in terms of their play style, the heroes that they like to
Boom.
pick. I'm actually glad na na-mention ni Mirko yung
have to post that in the
Benedetta ni
group
Edward,
chat.
and that's actually one of the picks that I'm going to be watching out for. After Naths showed it off yesterday versus Smart Omega, parang warning shot yan sa buong liga na, hey, don't forget the Benedetta. Yuzhong is an obvious pick, yes, but the Benedetta is so good. Speaking of, let's talk about Echo,
Save.
Benny Cutie, Carl Teasy, Sanji, Sanford, and JP. JP here in the roam and his flexibility with the picks. Ang tanong ko sa Echo ngayon is kung susundan pa ba rin nila yung paboritong playstyle nila. Yes, Echo Express, the ecosystem as we'd like to call it. To put it simply, the pick-off style. Will they pick up Kaja, Franco, and then pair it up with something like a Kadita, yung pwede mag-pick off at burst kagad for Sanji and JP. Of course, will we see the Nolan become a factor here? Nakita natin sa mga streams ni Carl Teasy. He's been playing
There we go.
Nolan and nakita din naman natin kahapon even
getting
though
hot
hindi
in
siya
here.
nanalo.
It's getting hot in
And we
here.
saw it in MDL Philippines, ang sakit mag-scale ng isang Jungle Nolan. So, Jungle Nolan, let's watch out for it. But don't remove the possibility of an XP lane Nolan as well. For Blacklist International, Ohebs and Sue, Yue, Edward, and Renajay, again, what are the picks? What else does Blacklist International have on the table? If you weren't able to watch yesterday, we saw a Popol and Koopa jungle picked up by Blacklist
What happened to Yaoi?
International,
I
and
don't
it was
know,
played
bro.
really well against Onyx. But Onyx got to craft a lineup to counter it. The Uranus XP and the Hilda Roam. So, don't take out the possibility of a Popol and Koopa jungle pick being a potential game changer for the draft. Kasi baka mag-commit ng isang ban ang Echo para hindi lang makapag-Popol and Koopa jungle ang Blacklist International. And also, what pick are you gonna give to Edward? How are you going to rotate the priority picks of Novaria, Valentina, Faramis, even the Angela?
That could be it too, because Yaoi's known to be more of an explosive roamer.
And what picks are going to go into the hands of the Hitman? We know the story of these two teams. Para sa Echo, they went on that long win streak before it was snapped and stopped by RSG Philippines, meaning that Blacklist record is actually tied.
He's an aggressive roamer.
With Echo at 11
and it's true that like
series.
the current meta is a little weird
similar
for him,
to the story
right?
of teams in that part of the table. AP Bren hanggang Onyx, it was a tight race. A lot of them actually have 7 wins and a 7-loss record. So it just goes to show gaano competitive
I gotta turn this down to my ears just a little
in
bit.
MPL Philippines Season 12 with how close the standings
So
are.
loud.
But yesterday we saw a really strong Blacklist against a really strong Onyx, and that came from really great, surprising pickups from the Blacklist.
You're wondering why Coach Tic
International
Tac wasn't
side.
responding to me after his team literally playing today?
They're
Were you
gonna
reaching
play it
out to
like
Coach
how
Tic
Onyx
Tac?
and Blacklist played it, they might
Trying to
show
set up
some surprise
scrims in
picks
MPLI,
as well.
bro?
Ang feeling ko, kailangan yan. Now with these two teams, we know how good they are with the objectives. But these are two teams that really understand gaano ka-importante ang idea and concept of
Kyrie Esports,
trading.
bro.
Yung tinatawag natin na trading na alam naman
Beefy
natin
Mike,
dito
what's up,
sa
bro?
Mobile Legends Bang Bang, hindi mo pwede kunin ang lahat. If you're gonna go for the turtle, you're gonna have to at one point sacrifice
time is
the
it? It's
turtle, the
2:17
side
a.m.
lane. Things like that. At one point, you move in one point of the map, and then somewhere you're gonna lose something. So wag nyo pakinggan yung mga nag-RG sa inyo dyan na sinasabi, huy, yung lane mo,
I got my
balikan
trail
mo.
mix.
Nagtitrade nga tayo eh. And these are two teams
got my magic
who
mix, trail
understand that
mix.
very, very well. Shout out sa mga Zilong EXP laners dyan. Wala akong pinapatamaan doon. Now, I'm looking forward to actually hearing
And Minotaur is
about
not even like
or seeing what
super
the keys
meta.
of the
Like
victory are
he's
for
a good
these two
pick,
teams, 'cause I'll be honest
but he's
with
not
you,
like
hindi ko pa siya nakita. I wanted to be surprised. So, Echo and Blacklist
Like the fact that
International's
that's
keys
one of
to
the only
victory
things that
are
really
brought to
fits
you
him.
by Infinix. Infinix Note Series, ultra fast gameplay. Let's start off with Echo. Prove that you have the mastery over Blacklist International. Sinabi ni Carl Tizzi sa interview niya, we feel like compared to the other teams that we could have picked, mas madali sila nakalaban. Pero mataas pa rin yung threat ng Blacklist International. And Carl Tizzi actually mentioned the two key players in Blacklist in terms of their, hindi lang sa rotations nila in-game, yung galaw nila, pero yung mga picks din nila Yue and Edward has a high impact in the drafting. So, Echo needs to show na first, starting in the draft, and then
You just
sa
have to
paglaro,
train your body, bro.
ang taas pa rin ng mastery ng Echo kontra sa
My
Blacklist
body's pretty used to
International.
running
For
off like
Blacklist
6 hours of sleep.
Rosie,
So
it's your time to shine. Again, with the lineup that they field here, it seems like that's the comfort that they found with Renegade, Ohebs, and Sui, Edward, and Yue! Well, Renegade and Yue really seem to have a great combo that I feel like makakasabay talaga kila Sanji and JP, and they need to show it here. Renegade and Yue, they have to match the movements of JP and Sanji. Now, for both teams, the team with the
McCoy
most
TV, welcome, bro.
picks wins. There was a bit of a curse on the
You
blue
just
side
subscribe, hell yeah,
yesterday
bro.
for Blacklist International versus Onyx. So, sino makakakuha nila mga comfort picks nila? And most importantly for these two teams, they have
Trex
a lot
Esports,
of
bro.
comfort.
Come on, guys.
Sino makakakuha
Come
ng
on.
power picks? Again, Nolan coming into
Guys, we're not talking
the
about
draft
any
and the
person
drafting
esports
pool.
for the next week or
Change
two.
the prioritizations. Mas madami ng power picks.
I'm trying to
na
get
mas
some of my
available.
fans back,
There
bro.
are even surprising power picks. Priorities on the Firemis. Priorities on the Terizla.
PH views are
Yuza
down
for
right now.
Echo,
Stunk-
maybe
Trek
even
stonks are down. We're taking a big dive right now, boys.
So, a lot of things to watch out for. A legendary rivalry. MPL Arena, are you ready? They're ready. I'm getting tired, running out of breath, so I'm gonna pass you on over to our casters. Kayo na.
The stage is now set for this storied rivalry once again. Who will get the upper hand this time around? Is it Echo or Blacklist International? What is up, guys? I'm Nisu, and it's us, the Weeb Bear Bros. Once again, it's Leo, Midnight, and we're bringing you the action for today.
Before we head on to our match, we'd like to tell everyone all about our telco partner, Smart. Thank you so much to Smart. Still, the Philippines.
Have I checked the
best
M5
mobile
venue?
network, having
No.
the
But they were
fastest
talking about
network
the group
and
chat, and some people are
nationwide
mad
coverage
about
in the
it and this
country,
and
as
that.
awarded by
Blah,
Ookla
blah,
of
blah.
Speed Test Intelligence data for speed and coverage Q1 and Q2 2023.
And of course, you can enjoy the power of Smart when you switch to Smart without changing your number via the mobile number portability or MNP. you visit smrt.ph/switch to smart to know more.
And there's more because we have
My prediction is
ahead
Echo,
of us,
bro.
and that is M5, of course. So right now, you guys have to grab your early bird tickets. There's the Super Pass and the MVP Pass. They're available now. You can also buy those at the/event.com.
All MPL Philippines ticket buyers will get a 10%
If you guys
off
haven't already,
M5 regular passes. A discount code will be sent
before we jump
to
into the
your
stream too
email
much, I really
on
would appreciate it if
November 3rd. So what are you
all
waiting for?
136
Experience
of you
MLB
could like the
esports
stream real
live
fast.
now.
Takes
All
2
right, with
seconds
that
of
being
your
said, we
time,
can now
and it helps
focus
out
here
my
on the
channel
matchup.
tremendously.
We mentioned this before. You guys
Getting a
probably
lot
saw
of
it.
likes
Join
within
us
the
for
first.
By the way, 10 months time since M4.
Yo, I don't
Basically
know
all
what
of
just
2023.
happened, bro.
Yeah, that's a long time.
My stream
I
just
mean,
crashed for a
that's,
second.
And I feel like one of the big things here is, my question, I guess I would say, Midnight, is why do you think
Did
that
my
is?
stream
Like,
just
what
crash for
is
a
this,
second?
kind of kryptonite, if you will, towards Blacklist International, where they have not managed
I've actually never
to beat Echo.
had that happen
you
before.
have to go back to the the whole Echo way of playing MLBB, like the Echo Express, the House of Highlights that turned into the ecosystem.
No,
which
my
really translate those aggressions,
my computer
those
just
highly
my
contested
bits
pickoffs
just
from
went
side of
boop.
Echo, that is converted
It
into
disconnected
objectives
for a
that
second. I don't
is
know if like the
usually,
Wi-Fi shorted for a second or
around
what.
These lords, wherein team fights really do matter.
What I was
where
saying, if you guys
look at
missed it, I really would
Blacklist
appreciate it
International,
if
they win games
a lot of
off
people
of
hit the
that,
like button. It
and you
only takes a
suddenly find
second. Thank you so
yourself up against
much.
Echo, who is better in team fighting and picking off heroes. It will just give you.
I was
better
really worried for a second
And what makes
because
it all the more
that has not
frustrating
happened
for
to me
agents and
since I moved in this
entertaining
new
for,
house.
the majority of MLB
And like I got the new internet set up, and like everything's like been really
already
smooth, and I
re-rostered.
have
They've
like
changed
way
the
better
way they
internet
played,
connection.
and the meta has already shifted.
So I thought maybe
in,
like
again, the
Wi-Fi
past
just
10
had an
months.
outage or something.
And still, they
Because
could
it was
not
a
get over Echo.
full-blown
Every
like
single time
short,
they
like my
meet,
stream
whether it be
disconnected
on
and
an
had to
international
reconnect for a
stage,
second.
whether
OBS
it be on
did.
home soil, they still got it in the Echo bag. So I don't know if today we're going to change history. If today, after 10 months
Is it
of
my
a drought,
mic that's cutting off every other
Blacklist
second?
International can
It could be my
change
mic.
the fact that they can get one over the defending champions.
And I just want to like throw it out there that if this is the streak
Box
breaker in
one
itself,
gaming, but
because
here
again,
I wasn't
you know, we
talking
know
about
that back in the regular
PH
season,
being
Echo had
scared.
this
I was talking about
amazing streak run that
toxic
they were after.
people.
They were after that record that was actually
Toxic
set by
people.
Blacklist International. What was that?
People that try to
season eight?
bully or
Season
talk
8, right?
smack.
They didn't
It all
manage
boils down to
break
fear.
it further, right? But one thing's for sure, Blacklist International, they want to break this streak at least against Echo. And I think one of the big things is, yeah, over the course of all these changes.
Is
in
my
the meta and
mic
everything,
cutting,
we are in a
or is
position now
the
where
whole
this
stream
is almost a
cutting? Like,
test
is
where I feel
all
like
sound
the
cutting,
current
or is it just
roster
my
being
mic?
fielded by Blacklist International is this is a good time for them to shake things up because their roster has been shaken up. And I think also one of the big factors there, we heard Mirko talk about it, it's Edward, it's UA, but also I think even Renegade brings a certain factor, you know, to that. And I know you have loved watching him play, Leo, right? And so I'm going to ask you, like, how do you think that changes the dynamic of this Blacklist International?
I'm like
People
scared.
are so used to seeing this Ube strat,
it's better
right,
now?
which they came out with for the longest time. Do you think it's changed much, or are they still kind of playing the same way there?
What we saw last night, the Ube is very much alive and go up against Echo, who are just all
No,
predators
Beefy
in
Mikey,
their own
he
right.
means
See
the
they're
NA
number
casting
one
rep.
in average kill score
I
across
do
the
need an
season.
8-inch. Ritz, I
It's
do have an
difficult to
8-inch
expect
mic.
the
It's
team
not
to
8
actually
inches.
grow,
It's like
and for
6,
the Hitman
6.5,
Renegade to
but
actually
it's a good size mic.
exhibit how he can
It
be
does its
both
job.
his own kind of roamer and fill the shoes of one of the greatest roamers in the history of the esport as it is, you know, as a shot caller. So with that said, I'd say it's gotta be from, as Mirko said, coming from the most consistent player of all of Blacklist. You have to always look back to the XP lane. You always have to wait.
Gotta be Edward.
There you go. You have to wait for Agent Zero to say, Renegade, I got this. As a co-Bataan boy, if you know, you know. They're from the same hometown. I got this lane.
Janelle
take care of the rest of the map.
Briones.
Yeah, and I think that's where the chance
Bro, is it
actually
still
lies
that
for
bad? Is my
Blacklist
mic still
International.
that
You
messed
have
up?
a player in the form of Edward, wherein
I can try to
most of
fix
the,
it.
the fundamental strategies
Like,
that
is it
were
happening
built
right now
with
as I
Blacklist
speak? Is it
International
cutting
started
and popping
with
and
Edward
stuff?
playing very fundamental heroes
Somebody,
like, way back
like,
in season 7,
but I'm just
Benedetto,
gonna like
the
keep making
Alquitos,
noises
season 8, you had,
and let me
the,
know
the
all that good stuff. La da 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 da. How's the
Season
mic sound?
12 is a flavor of Terizla, Edith.
All right.
Edward plays
Bro,
those heroes.
Mirror Cult?
I think
Oh
that's
my
where it
god.
starts.
I'm
And
honestly, I'm
I feel
kind of
like
scared of the
the
Mirror Cult,
Rosie
bro.
lineup is the best chance you'll ever get in breaking the way of Echo's gameplay. Because the thing about Echo's Blacklist lineup is that they have the same type of same type of gameplay when Wise and Venus were.
I'm really not ready for the
Blacklist
Mirror
International,
Cult,
like
bro.
The old Blacklist
I'm not ready.
competition.
I'm
Now
not ready.
We are seeing the same type of.
I really do
gameplay,
appreciate it though,
strategy,
Mirko. Much love.
but with a different
Mirko
flavor.
is here
Renegade is
cursing.
able to play more aggressive.
He
than
definitely
compared
cursed
to the
Blacklist, but I mean, honestly, we all know
Sensui's
Blacklist
evolving.
isn't going to
Yeah,
win,
he
bro.
is. And I think,
on.
you know, one of the.
Come on.
Now you mentioned Sensui. I think this is an important
Let me
fact
suit
to
up.
Look at, right? Nolan
Prepare
came out
myself.
yesterday.
Layla's dad.
Yeah, Layla's dad didn't get the win, but look, even in SG, picked up, 6 times, had some success. We saw this also in MDL Philippines Season 2 as it went on, did pretty well. Why did it struggle? I mean, it was only, okay, it's not a huge, you know.
If any of you guys are having trouble with the
sample
stream,
size,
just
if you
try a
will,
quick
just yet.
refresh.
But Midnight, why do you
Earlier
think
we
the
had a
Nolan
small
struggled
Wi-Fi
yesterday?
issue, but everything's good now.
Bad matchup. Like he was up against a lot of hitters that are able to deal with the Nolan. But the thing about Nolan,
Trex,
is
what
that,
I mean,
again, it's a very small sample size. It's hard to
Mirko,
tell whether the hero
what
is
did
bad
your
or not, because the
what was
biggest
your
sample size tells us
prediction,
that
bro?
This hero is
Did you
broken.
really? Did you
Like,
genuinely
give it in the right
predict
hands, give it in the right,
Echo
matchup,
to
give it in the right composition.
RSG and
It's
Blacklist
just
to
plain
lose
broken. It
in
feels
first
like
round? Like,
the
was that a
old
genuine
Tekken in
prediction?
What do you think it needs to be successful?
I just want to know.
Though? Like, if you're going to
Someone came into my comment
comment
section of my prediction
I mean,
video
if you
or something,
wanna
or like,
build a
or my
competition around,
in my stream
I
yesterday, and were saying
guess
that yours maybe
you'd wanna
weren't
put on
genuine, and I
Blacklist
was
International,
wondering.
You want to put in more supports
Because I just want to know if
are
I'm
able
winning
to
my
kind of
predictions
like,
right now. If
solidify
my
the
predictions
early
are
game
hot right
of the
now.
Nolan.
Like if I'm
You know what
up
Nolan feels to me?
in the prediction.
Nolan feels like that fire extinguisher in
Okay.
every single building.
I'm up then.
You know that a fire is not going to
I'm
happen.
up.
You know that we're going to keep it safe. We're not going to leave, you know,
I'm up on
microwaves
Leo and Mirko
running.
right
We're not
now.
going to leave the stove running. But we'd rather ban it out than it come out and then suddenly just
Anyone
take
coming
over
in from the
again.
Mir
I
Cult,
think,
welcome.
As it is, to answer your question,
We don't have a cool
the meta
name
has to
for
shift
our
somehow.
viewers.
Nolan cannot be as
They're
successful and strong
the
as
dinos.
we think he
That
should
sounds so gay.
be because
but yeah, it
clearly
sounded
the kings
cool
of the jungle are still your Bakshas, your Fredrins, and your Akais.
Yeah,
before.
the trifecta in the jungle rule.
Which is the Baksha, the
Baksha, the
Fredrin,
Fredrin, and the
Mart-
Akai.
Oh, the Kai. I was going to say the Martiz.
No,
you know?
Dino
Martiz
eggs.
has fallen off, man.
He's fallen off?
Barely a prince.
Well, you know,
The
it's funny that you
Stampede.
mentioned
We're,
that.
or
Yeah,
you
and
could
it's funny
call us
because
the
you're like, okay,
Stampede, you
he's-
know?
would you say he
Because
was like fire
dinosaurs like
extinguisher, right?
Yeah,
Stampede.
You just have to make sure that you keep him in check.
Which is funny because keeping
Stampede's
him
a pretty
checked
cool
also
name.
means that it's also changed the.
But there's really not
dynamic of
enough-
the draft, right?
yeah.
This is
enough of
something
us,
that
bro.
Redmar was talking about a lot back in, like
The
so
Stampede
far
versus
back,
the
but
Mir Cult,
yesterday,
bro.
The 5-game series that we had, you know,
24 hours ago.
super
Do we
far
like the
back.
Stampede
But
or do we
it
like
was something that he really
short
highlighted on.
arms?
He even made a post about this.
The
If you guys,
short
follow
arms.
Redmar on his
The-
pages.
the,
And
deuce-
he-
the
one of
deuce-
highlights
the
there was
douche
that
Gahabas.
Nolan alone, whether he's picked, whether he's
The-
not, he's obviously going to be probably banned out,
Yep.
right? And
The
how this
Thrace
kind of changes the
Gahabas.
draft, and we saw that. We already saw this yesterday, where heroes such as, for example, Matilda is now being picked up a lot here, and that kind of changes the course of things. But now also putting our eyes here on the gold lane as these players get set up for this first game. What do you think of this head-to-head here, Midnight?
I mean, these
We
players
are
internationally
the
recognized
Deuce Gahabas.
best gold laners on both
The
teams.
Nueve Gah-
I think Oheb has had a fantastic regular season.
Benny Cutie's the
Benny
best in the
Cutie,
world,
not so
bro.
much, even though he has kind of like
He's the best in the world, bro.
revolutionized the way that you play gold lane, especially in the lore dances. But I feel like
Ohio
Blacklist
Source.
International has just more
Ohio
synergy
Source.
with the way they play
The
with
Ohio
Oheb,
Source. I
especially
like that
with
one too. In
Claws.
honor of the Ohio
there.
brothers,
I like
our
that he's
chat
flexing
is
the face of you
for
here.
here on
Yeah,
called
gotta
the
put-
Ohio
Miguel is flexing
Source.
the face of you here,
Why you
but
gotta put him on blast like that?
going back to what I was saying earlier,
I
Blacklist
might change
International
my Twitter
has
name to
more
that for the next
synergy
few months,
with the
bro.
way that they utilize their gold laner, like the peel strategy that they've been pulling off.
Ohio
for weeks
Source
now,
Rex.
Like the mid-game timing that Blacklist is
Ocho
able
is
to, like,
8.
crush amongst these teams. It's all it's all on
What does
it's all
Ocho
on Oheb.
Gahaba
Like,
mean?
the
I didn't
performance
know
that he
either
has been
until I
able to pull
Googled
off,
it.
Like good early game starts, not losing lanes by far. And
Do I think
the farther
TOB will
he
do good at
gets is
MPLI?
always transitioning towards where Blacklist is able to play
Okay.
mid-game such that
I
if
think
they
there's
are able to
possibilities
establish a lead,
they
are able to
could do
convert that
rough
into
at
endgame position.
MPLI.
I mean, that's
There's
just
definitely
how things
possibilities.
work.
Group
Black
stage is going to be
International plays
important.
for their
Like if
cores,
they go up against
and
freaking
Oheb is
Echo and Onyx in
mainly
group
their
stage,
core,
yeah.
almost as much
That's-
as
that's
how,
that. But I do think they
yes,
have a chance to do good at
in the
M5.
absence
I
of,
think
the
they. I
English.
think.
But
I think the fact
it's
that they're going to
almost
have
close to how
MPLI
smart meta
first
players are on Kelra, right? You have to make
is
sure that everyone
the fact that they have
works
MPLI
towards
first
helping Oheb. For
will
Benny
give them
Cutie,
plenty
though,
of
it's quite
time
the
to
opposite.
get
Like,
everything
you look at the
together and
15,
be
16
ready
minute
for
mark.
M5.
Most likely, Benny Kitty's alone.
Even at
Everyone
MSC,
coming.
If anything,
like I say this all the time, and I'll say it again.
but if anything,
Like they were not
JP
playing
will
their
somehow just
best,
come in
man.
like, all right, you want this, Benny? Go,
Like
kill.
I
All right,
wouldn't have
Lord
been
Dance,
mad about
Benny, don't
MSC
play.
if they actually
He's
played the
a
way
very
that they're
independent
good
role
enough to
player.
play
That
as.
said, I think it's that polar
So that was my problem with
distinction.
it.
It's that difference.
Like, I think if they play to the level that I know they have the skill, they can do well. They could get a top 8 finish in
and if
in
suddenly
M5.
somehow today KL1 evolves and Oheb shows us a different side of him, maybe Blacklist can give Echo.
At this
what
point,
they've
man,
been
just get out of
waiting
freaking group stage,
And
bro.
I think that's like as we compare, you know, we've compared the
Bro,
jungle,
guys,
the gold lane here,
if
and
NA has
I
a
agree with those points they
group
made
stage
because
exit
at
the
same
whole year in
time, I
every
feel like
international,
you look at Echo and what they've
you might not see my
accomplished,
face
you know,
next
over
year.
even just the past
I'm
year
gonna cast
alone,
with a mask on for
it's quite
all of
astonishing,
next year,
right?
bro.
And most people that have watched Echo for this time now,
I'm gonna tattoo. I'm just gonna wear constant teardrops
will
on my
say
face.
that every single lane, they have this huge impact from start to finish, right? You talked about
What's my
Benny
prediction, bro?
Still
Orcas go
the
brr.
storm in a way, but
Orcas
a little
go
bit of
brr.
a different storm this
Come on,
season.
man.
You know, I mean,
Orcas
there's
go
often
brr.
times where he's still split pushing, winning games that way. You know, and I feel like that's where the big obstacle, the big
Who do you
test
think my
again for
prediction
Black
is, bro?
International is because of the changes that we've seen them go through, of these variations of their own code that has had to develop, you know, up to this point. It's now like, okay, even before, where everybody's like, Edward's Mr. Consistent, you know, he's doing it when he has to do.
Do you guys remember
What
that
about
that
the rest of the
Vine or
lanes?
that
Are
Asian
they
kid that
changing?
used to
Are
be in
they
the bathroom and be
adapting?
like,
you know, 'cause Edward necessarily hasn't had to adapt too much.
Where's
at
the
all.
Grah
He's
kid?
you know, he's
Let's
always
look
been
him up
Edward.
real
He's always
fast.
been Agent Zero.
I wonder if I just type in
does
Grah.
his thing. So I feel like for this
He'll pop
matchup
up.
alone, yeah, nobody's going home, right? No one's going home in this matchup for today, rather. But I think this is also a big test because for me personally, I don't want to see another case of what we had last season, right? I really don't enjoy the
Does
grand
anyone
finals
know who that
going
was,
into
bro?
a heavily favor of one team or another. And
Grah.
I think this is a good
What was the
kind
name of that dude,
sample,
bro?
if you will. Does Black International
Grah.
actually have what it takes
What was the
with
name of
this
that
new
dude,
version
bro?
of that code to get where they need to go to? Not only with the grand finals, but again, what's ahead of us, right? The whole M5, like, because this is also a great
Kenneth, what's up? Welcome, welcome.
sample once again of what could happen just months from now, basically, right? So I think that's something that's big here. And still for me,
Big
Sensui,
Shaq, his
he's
name was
been
Big
his own
Shaq.
self, very consistent for the most part. I think even it was Renmar that said, you know, he can hold his retry against some of the best in the world. He has.
No,
He
this
has.
is a different
Yeah.
person.
He had held his own retribution against.
This is
Carlton
probably
Drake
someone that
last
also
season.
does that.
Yeah. Last
Grah.
season, he
But I'm thinking of
was
this Asian
match,
kid, bro.
I believe with Carl Teasy during week 6. So that that tells a lot. And even during the times where they met, since he has been able to out retry like the goat, the young goat of Echo. But still, you have to keep in mind that it's not just the retry. It's not just the retry of Echo that makes Carl Teasy great, but it's how
Who
he thinks,
makes
it's how he operates
gun
around
sounds
the map. And I think that's where
bathroom?
Echo's strength lies.
Maybe
like their
maybe
ability
we'll
to,
find him like that.
solidify the strength of each player on all lanes, all sides. Like you have Benacuti, you have even Sanji in the support position, but you also have Carl TZ that is such a big pillar for Echo. If you have Edward on the side of Blacklist International, wherein he acts like a rock for for the agents, you also have Carl TZ. He is just an insanely consistent player.
I think it's that grit. I'd like to call it the grit that just permeates.
You know, I'm
throughout
voting for
Echo's
Manana
lineup, whether
based on my
it's Yaoi or
jacket,
JP
bro.
playing,
No.
You know that when things are going wrong for them,
I don't think Black
they
can
have
win
it
this
in
time.
them, a sense of,
I don't.
you know,
I'm
we're
sorry,
gonna get by.
guys.
We're going to work it
To
out.
all my
and I'm
Blacklist
gonna
fans in the
somehow
chat,
beat my lane mate.
you're talking to a full-blooded
come early,
Echo
later,
fan
mid,
right here.
We're going to find a way
Through
and
and
we'll win.
through.
It's because we've seen
I'm never jumping
Echo
off
actually do
this
that.
wagon, bro.
They have
I'm never
been,
jumping off the bandwagon.
guilty of messing around in a draft. And
They could
in-game,
lose here
and they did that against
for 3
Blacklist's
seasons
other
straight,
lineup in season 12.
and I'll still be an
and
Echo fan.
In the later half of season
Echo
12, they
RSG,
figured out,
baby.
hey, you know what? We can still win. Take
Grand
it 30
finals,
minutes, take it
Echo
40
RSG.
minutes. We'll somehow beat you. And they did. So I'm looking forward to that Echo here, that more matured and that more, I'd say, long-standing and just enduring Echo.
I mean, if you're Blacklist International, at some point,
Peanut, what's up? Welcome, welcome.
It's not just about a strategy. You have to break a player here. Like what RSG did to Echo, they broke Sanford. But I don't think that's enough.
Bro, I
even
feel
though
like
it
this
worked
game is
for
getting
the Raiders.
stalled out,
Blacklist
huh?
International in this game, I think you have to break Call Easy because
Am I casting for
always
M5?
been that
Probably
sort of
not.
like Thanos, where he
There hasn't been any
has
announcements,
in.
but
You can't break
That's
out
the
these.
challenge.
I'll be doing watch
Like,
parties,
you're in
boys.
playoffs. You want to beat
girls.
Echo. You have to break the strongest player
Boys and
in
Ritz.
the team. Because if you don't, he's always gonna be, he's always gonna show up in late game, acts like
Yeah, where's
Thanos,
Ken
get
at,
his
bro?
Infinity
He wanted to
Gauntlet.
watch this game.
Fine,
Why?
I'll do it myself.
Yeah, you
Why
wanna
isn't
be the
Ken
man.
here? He was literally the one who's like, yo, we got to watch this game.
I'm sitting here thinking, like, who can actually break Carl DZ? Like, right now.
I mean, Mitch broke Carl DZ at one point.
That's why he's so strong.
Yeah, like the manager of Echo broke the kid.
That's my Mitch, dude. That's different.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's different. She's not in the land of Dawn technically going face to face.
She
together.
was
I mean,
at
just
some
for
point.
record.
Yeah.
There she was. Right?
Okay.
So Blacklist International, they have to sort of like be be the enemy Mitch for Echo.
Bro.
I don't know how that went down.
I was gonna say, like, I'm just trying to think